Let me take you on a bumpy ride like you're going over bumps of snow. And let me tell you, I don't mean those nose candies either. And let me take you through the dynamic world of Little Uzi Vert. And now when you hear his name, you might picture a guy rocking those super skinny jeans, sporting outfits that would make Lady Gaga raise an eyebrow, adorning enough body piercings to set off a metal detector at an airport. And let's not forget the heartbreak anthems and jolly old style that could rival Santa Claus himself. But hold on to your hats, because there's a side to Little Uzi Vert that's even darker than emo satanic phase. We're about to dive in the world of the dumbest criminal in history. And guess who it is? None other than my favorite rapper of all time, Little Uzi Vert. Remember that girl who was chilling on Little Uzi Vert's head on the cover of his album, Little Uzi Vert vs. the World? Yeah, the one they used to talk about all the time during early in his career. Well, her name was Brittany, and let me tell you, their relationship was a roller coaster ride. They started dating back in 2014, but man, it wasn't an on and off thing for years. They even appeared together in Uzi's music video Money Longer. Talk about couple goals right there, man. Britney's no ordinary gal. She's a self-proclaimed SpongeBob watcher. Has an obsession with different stuff, no matter what the situation. Not only was she a social media sensation, but she also served as the ultimate inspiration for one of the hottest rappers out there. Pause, man. This girl has been slightly revolutionizing the design world all on her own. Born and raised in Fairfax district of Los Angeles, this California girl decided to shake things up and make her mark in the fashion industry. Her West Coast roots played a role in shaping her unique tomboy style. And let me tell you, it's definitely one of a kind. She's a true trendsetter, turning heads from California all the way to the Big Apple. Britney and Little Uzi Vert may have had their ups and downs, but one thing's for sure, they were definitely not an unforgettable couple, and that's on God, man. But scoop ahead a few years. Little Uzi Vert and Britney being permanently broken up, and then something bad happens. Like really, really bad happens. In a wild, melodramatic twist, Little Uzi Vert finds himself in a not-so-grovy situation. Brace yourself for this lawnmower ride, folks. It appears that the rapper is being accused of some serious tomfoolery involving his ex-girlfriend Brittany Bird. According to those sneaky TMZ folks, Bird decided to take matters into her own hands and filed a police report after an incident that took place on a fateful Friday. Now here's where things get downright crazy. Like Charlie Sheen on drugs, man. Picture this. Bird minding her own business and chowing down with rapper St. John at the Hip Hop Dialogue Cafe, West Hollywood. All seems peaceful until Little Uzi Vert bursts onto the scene like a tornado of drama. With guns blazing, Uzi confronts poor John, causing an incident bystanders to scatter like ants on a hot frying pan, just doing flips and stuff like that, because you know, the frying pan would be pretty hot. Bird, fearless and possibly a tad foolish, decides to step to the plate and approach Little Uzi Vert. And what does her troubled rap star do? He allegedly points a gun at her stomach, making stomach-turning threats, and then, just for kicks, decides to deliver a good old smack. Yeah, a smack. Bird's manager spilled the beans, claiming that Vert has been stalking her like a lost puppy since her breakup. It seemed Uzi has been perfecting the art of being a not-so-gentlemanly man gentleman for years. But the show isn't over yet. TMZ, the ultimate gossip detectives, report that Vert pleaded no contest to a felony and misdemeanor combo. We're talking assault with a firearm, criminal threats, domestic violence, and even carrying a loaded firearm. It's like he's collecting criminal charges as if they were Pokemon cards, you know? As a result, Vert has been sentenced to a wild assortment of punishments. 3 years of formal probation, mental health, and substance abuse treatment, because apparently that's needed, and 52 weeks of domestic violence counseling. To top it off, a 10-year criminal protective order and some cash flying out of his wallet to cover, just all that stuff. So in conclusion, Little Uzi Vert has got to be the dumbest criminal ever, especially doing that in broad daylight, man. Even though Little Uzi Vert is definitely my favorite rapper of all time, it's just like, bro, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?